Alright y'all, Mike Atwater here again. I'm making a video to follow up the video that I just made, which was the E-form bar chords. Now this is the A-form bar chords here, okay? I think this one's a little bit easier to explain or to get, just because it starts on the A note, on the A string, and you know, the 12 notes on guitar, you know, pretty much starts with A, just like the alphabet. So the first thing you want to know when you learn the A-form bar chord is all the notes on the 5th string, okay? And I'm going to show you all these notes on the 5th string. So the 5th string is A by itself open, okay? Right after that we have an A sharp or a B flat, okay? Depending on what progression and other chords you're playing with it. But we'll just call it an A sharp for now. All right, 2nd fret B, 3rd fret is C, 4th fret is C sharp or D flat, 5th fret is D, 6th fret is D sharp or E flat, and then we have an E on the 7th fret, 8th fret we have an F, 9th we have an F sharp or G flat, 10th fret we have a G, and then 11th fret we have a G sharp or an A flat, and we have back to A on the 12th fret. Sorry, I just burped there. So that's the 12 notes. Again, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Okay? So either sharps or flats, depending on what you want to call it. Next thing you want to do is be able to play the power chord off of each of those notes, okay? So for example, if I have a D note on the 5th string, I'm going to play the 5th of that, which is on the 7th fret of the 4th string. So that would be the A note on the D string. Play those two things together. Okay, that's a D power chord. If I played the whole A form there, I have a D major chord. If you notice, that's the top of the chord, this power chord. All I do is lay my 3rd finger down and my 1st finger, and I have an A-form bar chord, and that's what we're talking about today, that A form. So that's why the power chords are very important, because they're the top of the A-form chord, just like they're the top of the E-form chord, okay? Now, an A-form chord is just an A moved up, and you're kind of capoing the fret with your 1st finger. Okay? Now, I have an A chord here. Now, if I use my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger there, that's a way to do this A-form chord. I move that up to the 1st fret, and you have to bring up all the open strings that you played with it before. So my 1st finger is going to go to the 1st fret on the 5th and 1st string. You technically don't have to bar your 1st finger. Well, you don't have to flatten more than 2 notes, because I'm only playing the 5th and 1st string. So I got an A sharp or a B flat right there. Move that up. A B. Move that up. I got a C. C sharp or D flat. D. Now some people play it like that, but I like to use my 3rd finger on the fret instead of my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger. Okay? That's just how I learned it. Now, to be able to do that, start playing the A chord with that 3rd finger. So your normal A open chord, play it with your 3rd finger. So when you want to move it up to an A sharp, you move it up a fret, bring that 1st finger to the 5th and 1st string, and you got an A sharp. Move it up 1, you got a B. And if you prefer to do it the power chord way, you know, just start with that power chord shape, lay down that 3rd finger, so you're playing the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string all together. So I'm at a B right now. So from the 5th to the 1st string fret-wise, I have the 2nd fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, and then 2nd fret, okay? That 1st string doesn't have to be pretty, because it's hard to mute, especially if you don't have a joint that flexes a lot like I do here. So, you know, honestly, I mute that first string a lot. But it's okay because I still have a major triad in there. Okay, so wherever your first finger is, that's what dictates what the chord's called. So if I got my first finger on the D note and I play a power chord there, I got a D power chord. But if I lay my third finger down and bar the second, third, and fourth string and lay that first finger to hit the first string, I got a D major chord, which is an A form chord. Notice I'm moving up that A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. So get familiar with these power chords. Get familiar with playing the A with your third finger, just like that, or your second, third, and fourth finger. And also, it's very important to memorize the notes on the fifth string, as well as the sixth string like we talked about in the last video. Okay? A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Alright, now let's talk about the minor. Alright, so it's pretty simple. You're just moving up an A minor and barring the fret with your first finger. So let me make that more simple for you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play an A minor like I don't have an index finger. I'm going to use my second, third, and fourth finger on that A minor chord, which is on the fifth string open, fourth string 2, third string 2, second string 1, open first string. Okay? So if I move that up 1 fret and bar my first finger on the fifth and first string on the first fret, I have an A minor form bar chord, which is actually a B flat minor or an A sharp minor. Now if you move that up to the fifth fret, your first finger on the fifth fret of the fifth string, we're on a D on the fifth string, so I'm playing a D minor. Alright, if I move that first finger up to the seventh fret and let everything follow along, I'm playing an E minor. Move it up 1, F minor. Move it up 2, G minor. Remember, it depends on where that first finger is. That's the most important thing. Because if you know all the notes on the 6th and 5th string and your E form and your A form bar chord, major and minor, you can pretty much play every major and minor chord there is. So that's cool. And also partials, okay? So I got, let's just say I'm going to play my A form D chord. So I'm starting on the 5th fret, my first finger, and I'm playing that A form D chord. Notice the frets I'm playing from the 5th to the 1st string. I got 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, right? So on the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string, I got 7, 7, 5 in that chord. So I'll only put my fingers on the strings that I want to play. So if you notice, these notes are in this chord. And I'm playing a partial there, okay? Very effective for lead guitar players. And very simple too, because all you got to do is just play a piece of the chord, okay? Now the same thing. 5, 7, 7, 7, 5. I'm going to play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string of that D chord, A form. Okay? So it makes it a lot easier to play when you play the partials. And then I'm going to play the 4th, or 5th, 4th, and 3rd, which is just a power chord. Okay? These power chords are very important. Check it out. Power chord, D major form. Power chord, or sorry, I said D major form. Power chord, A major form D chord. Power chord, A minor form D minor chord. So remember, it's as simple as just moving it up an A minor. A minor. A sharp or B flat minor. B minor. C minor. C sharp or D flat minor. D minor. minor. So that's how you want to start it, okay? Remember, same thing with your A major form. A sharp, B flat, B, C, C sharp or D flat, E, and keep moving it up, okay? Now you have your minor partials as well. All right, let me do my D minor chord. That'd be the A minor form right here. So I'm moving up that A minor to the 5th, 6th, and 7th fret. I'm gonna play the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd string of that and only put my fingers where necessary. You see? I love partials. And that would be the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. And 3rd, 4th, and 5th, which is a power chord. And remember, like I said on the last video, B doesn't have a sharp and E doesn't have a sharp. So don't get confused. And if you have to know a place to start, memorize the notes on the A string and the E string, and always put your first finger on it, and then form the rest of the chord. Something you can do as well, you know, just to picture this a little bit better. Let's just say I'm going to use an A minor form chord. Move it up to the 5th fret. Put a capo right on that 5th fret. Play a normal A minor. Okay? And that's what's going on here. We're just capoing with our first finger when we play these bar chords. Okay? So, that's it for the video. If y'all have any questions, you can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, or even here through YouTube. That's A major form and minor form bar chords. All right, check out the E minor and major forms if you hadn't right before this video. And that's it. Mike is tuning out. See ya.